Oh yes, it's working. We're back. We're back. So we found a free day today. We're starting with lateral raises. Going for 12 reps, I think. Oh, that was good. We got 14. 14 is good. All right. Now we have the gym all to ourselves. We have the wide chest presses next. Again, my favorite because it just reminds me of that one Kevin LeVron video where he just goes like, actually, I'm not gonna make the face. I'm too embarrassed. It's too early on in the YouTube channel to be making faces right now. I still don't have that confidence. Anyway, just like this, and then we're gonna put 3 plates on each side, going for a record 15 reps. And if we do, that means next workout, we're moving up the weight. Okay, actually, we can add 110 on each side. All right, a small mistake. It was 5s on each side, not 10. And we're gonna be going for, hopefully, 15 reps. The good thing about this one is that when you push and you explode up here, if you really want to get a really deep stretch to really feel like your chest is really working, while you're coming down, you can kind of hinge forward. Because when you do that, you kind of like place your torso in front of your shoulders, especially your front delts. And so now when you do this, you can really feel your chest stretching outwards. And so this is the form that we're going to be going for. Let's go into this. 15 reps, come on. That was 16. That was beautiful. Let's go. Now this is probably gonna be one of the more shorter videos just because I'm going nowhere. This is just the gym, my home gym. And so there's not really anywhere to go, no car ride. But today we have a casual upper day, some shoulders, chest and back with a lot more shoulders involved because I don't work shoulders any other day in the week. So we're doing side delts, rear delts, and then some side delts and front delts just to really top it all off and, you know, round it evenly. Because, man, that's what you want, man. You want the 3D boulder shoulders. All right, here we go. Starting the second set. We did 16 reps in the first one, which is really good. Way better than I expected. Here we go. Oh my goodness. All right. I honestly can't figure out a good angle for this exercise. It's kind of awkward in every single position. And so this is the best one I could come up with. We're going for 20.5. Basically pulling sideways like this, as if you would with a standard pec fly machine. You know, the pec fly machine, you just sit down, turn this way and swipe out. That's just what we're gonna do, but with the cable, and this is a new weight. So we're going to be going for as many reps as we possibly can. So the way I do it is that I hold on to this for balance because the weight can kind of pull me in, and then you just swipe outwards not all the way. And this is way too heavy. All right, we changed the weight to the 18s. We're gonna swipe outwards, you know, go to here, and then really go back to stretch that rear delt. Okay. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I felt like we could do a bit more. You can see I'm not like completely dead out of the set, but I feel like 15 reps is appreciable. What's the? Appreciable. That's good enough. I genuinely don't know how I'm going to make this a YouTube video. I feel like it's been all over the place. It's so unplanned and unprepared. I didn't even think I'd work out today. I was gonna take the day off, and then I just felt like I had nothing better to do. And so I was like, you know what? Why not, you know? Now for the record, the reason I only hit shoulders once a week on a day like this is just because I had a 3-month phase of strictly spamming shoulders, you know, hitting all 3 heads consistently. Like I think it was twice or 3 times a week, all 3 heads. And I just wanted to really dedicate that 3-month phase for my shoulders because they are really underdeveloped. Is that the smartest way to go about it? Probably not, but it's how I did it, and I'm never gonna do it again. Now the lat pull down is one of those exercises that a beginner might not see a benefit from simply because you feel nothing. That seems to be the case with most beginners. But if you're doing them correctly, if you kind of like twist your elbows in so that your lats and your back can kind of stretch really high, as if almost you're trying to reach for something, that can really activate. But doing this motion, it can definitely help with that. Oh, all right. I think that was like, what, 11 reps, probably? Yeah, that must have been like 11 reps. That's good, we'll take that. I feel like I was leaning back a bit though. I feel like one of the main reasons right now I feel this comfortable with filming, you know, this, simply because there's nobody else here. Obviously that gives you more confidence because no one's watching you. Because I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of embarrassing. I said this before and I'll say it again. Nobody really talks about how hard this is. Confidence, you know, it's really hard to get, especially in public gyms or anybody can walk in. And so you kind of have to get rid of that societal judgment, I think is the right way to describe it. I'm not saying this as if I got to that point. I am nowhere near that point, but just thinking out loud.